Sarah and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be discussing 5 things I love when reading female characters. 5 things I love when I'm reading female characters. That it kind of explains itself. And I am joined today by my mum's dookie. This is Bria. She is a lump. She is a pathetic lump. Now that I've moved home, you probably will be seeing her a lot more. We also have a cat as well, but the minute this one joined me in my bedroom, she kind of disappeared. Anyway, to stop myself from rambling, I'm gonna get on with the video. The first thing I love when reading about females in books is reading about female friendships. I love reading all these kind of diverse female characters who are very different personality-wise, but just work together as friends. I feel like female friendships are some of the... You don't see a lot of them portrayed in... realistically portrayed in books. Friends fall out, they butt heads, they don't always completely understand one another, and sometimes friendships form in the most unusual ways, and I love reading that in books. And I feel like some of the best books have that kind of plot going all the way through it, either a developing friendship or a friendship being tested between 2 female characters. And I always feel like anyone who reads any of my work or has beta read any of my work will know I try and incorporate female friendships very at the core of all my stuff. As a female, most of my characters are female, and I feel like friendship is one of the most important things in my life, and I feel like it should be one of the most important things within my character's life, because friends are the people you lean on when you're anxious or you're hurt or you don't know what to do. You turn to your friends, and I feel like I love reading that within books. Like, normally my favourite characters are the ones that are a group of girlfriends. Something I also love is when a girl is more than simply a romance. A lot of the time in books, some female characters are literally in there to be a part of a love triangle, or to be this guy's girlfriend. And like human beings, girls are more than just this thing to be in a relationship with, and I get really irked when characters are just that. So when I read a character who maybe is not as MC as, isn't an MC, but maybe just a secondary character who's only in there to be maybe a potential love interest, girlfriend at the time, so it adds a bit of drama. But I love learning that she is more than just that. Like, she could be doing ballet, she could be doing drama. Like, I love learning that they are more than just this relationship, and I feel like a lot more books should be like that. One of my favourite arcs in a lot of stories, I feel like this is just part of what I read myself, is when your MC has a getting comfortable in their own skin kind of arc. A lot of girls, me especially, I feel this is why I get drawn to this kind of story so often, is in high school you were never fully comfortable with who you are. I'm not saying you completely stand out, you're not that weird person who stands out just because they stand out, but everyone feels uncomfortable within their own skin. They feel uncomfortable with who they are, and they're trying to figure out who they are. And I love reading the arcs of characters in that unsure stage, and then throughout the story they become more confident and they become comfortable with who they are, and they become more the person they're meant to be. And I really enjoy stories like that. Number 4 this one will be, this is the badass girl. And something I love about the badass girl is when they prove that they are a badass, but they are more than just the badass. But they're that girl who stands for what's right, isn't afraid to speak up, and then in some cases, if you're going to the extreme, the assassin character, but you can see them be like, they don't care. Like, a lot of the time in books, if someone claims they're a badass, that's all they do with a girl. They just claim it. They never show it. They never show a girl taken alive. They never show a girl fighting, covered in blood, sweat, and mud. And the stories that do are absolutely phenomenal. I love assassin-like characters, and I love them so much more when you actually get to see them in the midst, and you get to you see them in this kind of, they're not white, they're not black, they're kind of grey area, and you explore that, and I think that's an amazing female character. And last but not least, a real female character. By that, they have struggles, they have complications, nothing ever goes their way, nothing. Some things go their way, some things don't. They have issues with their family, there's miscommunications, something that's really real and groundbreaking, and it's just, you can read it and you could see them being an actual person. That's something few stories that I've read do, but when they do, it's absolutely phenomenal, and they always get the recognition they deserve. Like, their actions have consequences, and that is stuff that people should realise. Sometimes, yes, you get the one-off character who is the Mary Sue, who everything goes their way, but that gets boring after a book. People want to read about real characters that they connect with, and that at the core is what I think everyone should strive to write. Anyway guys, those were my 5 things I love while reading female characters, or female characters that I love to read about and why, I guess is the best way to describe it. As some of you might know, I am trying to do a video every day of May. That is not including weekends, mainly because, as I said, I'm at home. I'm starting a new job today. Time is kind of, I don't know how much time I have, so I'm trying to bulk film, but I feel like if I give myself weekends I can still enjoy my time with my family, and I'm still trying to move out of my flat. There's a lot of stuff happening in my life right now, and I decided to film every day of the month, which is not a good one, so I've decided to give myself weekends off. Anyway, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Tell me some of your favourite things you like about female characters in the description box. Any video ideas you want to see from me as well. Subscribe to this channel, give it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!